I'm recording you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you knew this about yourself.
Oh, I did because you just told me.
What is it? Whoosh.
What?
Whoosh.
That's not me.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you sure it's not a portrait sculpture?
you recorded meaning.
Whoosh.
Wee.
Whoosh.
It's a little loopy right now.
I got the loops.
Loopy.
Loopy loops. Ice brick. Vaporizer. Air mattress. In the studio. Because I needed a... What? Why did I come down here?
Said you need to change the scenery?
Oh, I needed a change of scenery. So I can hang out with sculptures and dogs and computer mechanics. All from the luxury. What? Oh, all from... I was saying something. Oh, all from the luxury of this migraine. Kick the sculpture. Kick it. Ooh. Kick it. Whoosh. This is a good game when you have migraine. Hey, future self. I was thinking about vlogging, and when I started making online video, it wasn't sort of documenting my life at all. I was making sort of technology and art focused talking head videos. And that was inspired by, what was it called? Oh, Idea Channel. But I was thinking about sort of vlogging as the daily life documentation. There's like that kind of genre of vlogging. And then there's also a form of vlogging that people, refer to as like the Casey Neistat method, um, where it's very filmic and has a lot of cinematography, and it's shot very much like a film, and it um, it focuses on the moments of interestingness and the moments of action in a day, and sort of compresses all of the fun and action down into whatever the video length is. And I'm doing neither of those things. So despite the fact that this is a memory documentation project, I don't actually document what happens in my day, using my life as a sort of beginning to end narrative each day. And I don't by any means require these videos to be high impact interesting at all. I'm much more interested in using the camera as an experimental site for making art, but also for exploring my internal feelings, my internal thoughts, my sort of the mental states related to my art and my work and my my life. And the reason for that is because this is not directed at an audience, which I know we've talked about before, but it seems like it's going to keep coming up, and how that the meaning of that not being about an audience will change for me over time. But right now, it feels like I am trying to reveal to you through this documentation sort of the previous states of self as an artist and as a thinking, making human. This is not really about like what we did that day, even though some of the videos do have that aesthetic. They do have like, look at this bike ride that we went on. This was great fun. But those are not meant as, they're not meant as fancy things I'm doing, and I'm editing them in a way that will draw in an audience, but instead as um, an exploratory tool. Sounds like I'm doing surgery on myself. Uh, yeah. Amnesia Diaries is an exploratory tool, much like the rest of my art practice that sort of arises stochastically from chaos bit by bit. Amnesia Diaries, I have the expectation of it that it will produce sort of documentation of fleeting thoughts, but also it will produce meaning in itself that I would not have otherwise created without this ongoing practice. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. The drugs are working, so I get to have this light. My future self.